Most people think delivery driver is a boring job. They think it's just driving a car and handing over a bag of fries. They're wrong. Sometimes. A delivery isn't just a delivery, it's a high-stakes tactical operation. Last Friday, I had exactly 10 minutes to cross the entire city during rush hour to deliver a top-secret package, or I would lose my job, my car, and possibly my dignity. The clock was ticking, the police were everywhere, and I only had a bike and a dream. The client was a high-end wedding planner. The package? The wedding rings had been left at the jeweler's 3 cities away. The ceremony was about to start in 15 minutes. My boss looked at me and said, "If those rings aren't on that altar by the time the music starts, don't bother coming back." I didn't have a card, I was in the shops. I had a mountain bike with a squeaky chain. I strapped the velvet box into my backpack like it was a thermal detonator and took off. I wasn't a delivery guy anymore. I was an urban ninja. I hit the main strip, gridlock, total standstill. I didn't stop. I hopped the curb, zipped through a narrow alleyway, and ended up cutting through a literal outdoor cafe. I was dodging waiters, jumping over flower boxes, and at one point, I think I accidentally used a park bench as a ramp. Then came the obstacle, a parade. A literal marching band was blocking the only bridge across the river. I couldn't go around. I had to go through. I timed the rhythm of the drums, pedaled like my life depended on it, and wove through the brass section like a glitch in the Matrix. I saw the lead trumpet player's face. He looked like he'd seen a ghost. I reached the church. 3 minutes left. The doors are closing. I don't have time to park. I ghost ride my bike into a bush, sprint up the marble stairs, and realize the front doors are locked from the inside to keep the late people out. I see an open window on the second floor. There was a trellis with some very sturdy-looking vines. I climbed that thing like I was in an Assassin's Creed game, tumbled through the window into the choir loft, and dropped the rings right into the best man's hand, just as the priest said. "Does anyone have the rings?" I was covered in sweat, had a leaf in my hair, and my shins were bruised, but the mission was accomplished. The best man whispered, "Who are you?" And I just whispered back, "Your Uber is outside," before disappearing back out the window. I didn't get a medal, but I did get a 5-star rating and a $50 tip. What's the most action movie thing you've ever done in real life? Tell me your stories in the comments.